Welcome back and good morning, guys. Thank you for following along my journey. We are heading into week 6 of this health phase, hopefully, the final week. Just got blood work done yesterday, got some of the results back, and I'm pumped because everything that's come in so far is looking at its all time best. So we are staying healthy while we're growing, putting on all of this muscle. Super, super important to regularly check your blood work. If your health is not in check, you will not get the same results as if something's off. And you may not even know something's off. You might feel normal and you just adapted to feeling like that. So, like, for example, man, my coach was like, gotta take 2 days off before blood work. And in my head, I'm like, I'm going crazy. I'm going nuts because we're creatures of habit. We love training. I love the grind. I love getting in the gym. That is the best part of my day, is getting to push myself in the gym. So it was driving me a little bit nuts mentally. And growing up super overweight, I always thought that, like, if I didn't exercise, I'd get fat. And yeah, I know it's one day. And I tell everyone that I work with, like, you're fine to take some rest. And I just don't take my own advice. That's exactly why I need a coach. Um, but yeah, so took an extra day off this week, went in the gym yesterday, absolutely smashed it. I did not realize how fatigued I was feeling, and I needed that extra day to just let my body recover. And you need to recover to grow. So, overall, really good lesson learned there is if you are feeling run down, you're better off taking that extra day to just let your body recover because you're going to get so much more out of it. And it's also doing better is better, not more is better. So there's a difference between checking a box and stabbing a pen right through that box. You stab a pen through the box too many days in a row, you're going to feel that shit. And your performance is going to go down day after day, week after week. You could have made so much more progress just by checking the box instead of stabbing a pen right through it. That's my main lesson from this week that I really learned. And I really have probably not taken 2 days off back to back in 10 years of working out and everything. Currently, we are drinking my electrolytes, getting hydrated before today's training session. It's going to be our new push day A. A lot of it's staying pretty similar. I just really love doing the low incline Smith, one of my favorite movements. And the flat press I've been using is really connecting well and feeling good. So I'm going to keep that too. Today's my main chest day. On the other push day, we will start on lateral raise and emphasize shoulders a little bit more. But a little update for you guys. This is week 6. Waiting on a couple of other markers on my blood work. The hormone panel, estradiol, those kind of things. CRP. As long as those are in check, we're good to go. We're good to start pushing again. It's good to start growing. I cannot wait to be eating all that food and getting huge over the next few months. We have a really good runway. Physique's pretty tight. Conditioning's a little bit softer, but than it was on the way up to my highest body weight. That's what to expect. When you're coming down, your body is not going to look the same as when you're going up. It's just not going to be as tight. You're going to be a little bit softer. It's generally just what happens. So, what do we got this week? Keeping everything the same up until the rest of my blood work comes in. And then we'll start to plan the next growth phase. So I will give you guys a huge update hopefully next week. Hopefully, just everything comes back good, and then we're good to hit the ground running. We are going to smash it with the appropriate amount. A few adjustments to training, dropping my volume just a tiny bit, dropping off like 4 to 5 sets per day. I could feel myself accumulating that fatigue and just doing junk work. So we're going to try a little bit lower volume approach and see how that works. Also, like, I've just been adding in a ton of like planks and core work and stuff like that. I'm going to pull back a little bit. I'm going to keep my planks as my warm up. I really like that to keep midsection tight. But I was doing like 4 or 5 planks throughout the day. Like, I'm going to pull back a little bit and just calm it down. Been going over my steps a lot just because it's been nice out. I'm okay with going over my steps, but when you're getting a full week of getting 5,000 over your steps, like, my body's got to chill out a little bit. Got to allow myself to just relax. I'm always one to do more than what is necessary, which is a blessing and a curse, because just doing what is necessary will yield better results. So, a couple updates for you guys. Body weight's holding about 190 pounds still. Can't wait until I'm seeing 215, 220. Ultimate goal, I would love to get up to like 250. Not this year, in a few years. That's my ultimate goal. Love to be able to compete in open. Yeah, but other than that, today's push day. I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of what the session looks like. So today, we got low incline Smith, 2 sets. Flat press, flex is just the brand. I'll write the brands down. 2 sets there. Cable fly seated, 3 sets. Then we're going to hit a lateral raise. We're going to go 4 sets there. Tricep press. I like to keep some sort of pressing movement, whether it's a guillotine press or on a machine. Got 3 sets there. Then we got single arm overhead tricep, 3 sets each side. And then front raise or Y raise. I really want to put Y raises in. I just can't find a good setup in the gym right now. So we'll see if I can figure one out today. If not, we'll just stick with front raises. I'm a big believer in still hitting the front delt, even though it gets a ton from your pressing. And then we got reverse forearm curls. Just 2 sets there. That is a session, 20 minutes, Stairmaster, level 10. Other than that, guys, in about an hour time from now, we are going to smash our pre-workout meal because I am starving. Back-to-back rest days meant back-to-back low food days. So my body is craving food. Oh, wow. Speaking of food, number one thing I was really happy with, fasted blood glucose on my blood work was at 76. So that means we're super insulin sensitive. We are ready to push the food up. My body is going to use it, and we are going to grow. So I'm really excited for that. With all that, guys, going to finish my electrolytes, have my pre-workout coffee, and then we're going to go smash in the gym. Let's do it. Alrighty, guys, we are heading over to the gym now. Had a pre-workout meal roughly 45 minutes ago. It's going to take me about a half hour, so training an hour and 15 minutes after eating. It's generally just how long it takes me to digest that meal, digest super, super fast. And that's usually when I feel my best. It's about an hour, 15 minutes after. So we're going to take our pump pre-workout. Had 2 coffees today. Same old routine. Not much changes. Kind of boring. Keeping that same routine. Boring to most people. To me, I absolutely love this. So what do we got today? Broke down the session for you guys earlier. I'm going to try to get some sets recorded again. It's a Sunday. Gym could or could not be packed. Hopefully not too packed. This way I can film a bunch of the session for you guys. And we'll do a voiceover. We'll give you guys some tips, show you exactly what we're doing, maybe show you some of the post-workout bits, but probably not, because as soon as I cook my food I always forget and I eat it. Yep, that's just me. But we are going to get after it today, set the standard for this push phase. Super excited, cannot wait. Blood work looks good. It's a good day. 6 feet above instead of 6 feet under, you know my saying. But with that, guys, I'm gonna dive into this pump pre-workout, get some music on, start to zone out of the rest of the world. I like to zone out for a little bit so I can really focus and get my head straight to go train and push it for the next few hours. Let's do it. Alrighty, guys, so first exercise here, incline Smith press. So I like to do this on a 15-degree incline, really between 15 to 30 is where most people are going to feel their upper chest. Anything higher than that, you're going to start running into a lot of delts versus actually hitting your pecs. Really happy with this set. So this was actually a PR for me. Only a PR because I felt like my technique, my tempo, my tension was all on the pecs. So remember, guys, PRs can be from stimulus. That is our goal when it comes to hypertrophy, is creating a higher stimulus. So I really like the control here, really like the setup. Joints are stacked, wrists over elbow at the bottom, all chest. Moving into exercise 2, so we did 2 sets on incline, now we're doing 2 sets on this flat press. Old school flex machine. I really like this one. It fits my body really well. I like this a lot better than many of the new machines that we have. And we have a full kit, real nice kit over at Beth Francis to choose from. I stick with this old reliable right here. I really like this. But again, focus on that tempo, stretch, and squeeze. And look at those triceps. Whoa, yeah, stay lean in the off season, my friends. Stay lean. Even in a health phase, to see some feathering in triceps is kind of nuts. So that's where we want to be at this point, getting ready for the next growth phase. Moving into exercise 3, last exercise for chest. 3 sets here, cable flies. So what I'm focusing on here is only going back as far as my chest is going to stretch. What I mean by that is you don't need to get the max range of motion possible. We want active range of motion. So meaning our chest can still be activated in that bottom position. Anything further than where I'm going here, it goes right into my delts, right into my bicep. So I want to keep it all on the chest and then focus on a big squeeze at the top here. It's the easiest movement for you to connect with your chest and feel the squeeze. So we're going to take advantage of that. Get a full big squeeze at the top, control it all the way down, keep the tension in the chest. With this one, I like to push this very, very close to failure, just until I really can't move my chest. My chest was cramping up after this one. Moving on to some triceps. We did 2 exercises for triceps. So we do a push down and then an overhead movement. So I've been really liking this push down variation. I'm lying on an incline bench with the cable pulling from behind me. This adds a ton of stability. So the biggest issue with a regular tricep push down that most people do is you see a ton of body English while that they're doing their press downs, meaning they're getting in and out of their core. There's a lot more to focus on than just driving with your triceps. This movement allows me to just focus on connecting with my triceps. And I think this is really helping me develop my arms a lot, because there's not much to focus on besides squeezing the hell out of your triceps, man. Like, this is the most I've ever felt my triceps is on this movement. So this is a contraction based movement, bias movement, and then we'll do a stretch bias overhead extension after. Alrighty guys, quick little session debrief. Absolutely crushed it today. Really, really good session. Energy was high. Actually hit like a really good PR on Smith incline, which I was kind of shocked about. I'm gonna put you guys on my trunk for now while I'm getting cleaned up. Yeah, so got 215 for a set of 9. It's only a PR because the tempo and control was really, really good. So it's more of a technique PR. Definitely hit more than that in the past, but that was the most I've ever felt my chest with that weight. And the tempo was really on point, as you guys saw. So I would count that as a PR. Oh, thank God for self-starting cars. It is hot. It is hot out here. But yeah, we're gonna catch this ride home, get our post-workout meal in. The one and only Rice and Grinds Pride Foods cream of rice, best in the game. If you have not tried it, you are missing out. You try it out, use code John10 at checkout. Support me, support the channel. It means a lot to me. It goes a long way, so I can keep making content for you guys. And Core Nutritionals, John10 at code. That's where my brain is after a good workout. Jesus. Use code John10 at checkout. I actually just started using their sleep supplement. I'm only using half a scoop. 1 scoop just put me out like crazy. But half a scoop, and my deep and REM sleep has increased an hour. So I would say it's working. Yeah. But I'm gonna cool down for a little bit, eat in about 30 minutes when we get home. And that's really it for today, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, comment what you want to see next. John out.